This video is on adding and subtracting polynomials. On number 40, I have a trinomial plus a trinomial, which really doesn't matter whether it's a binomial, trinomial, four terms, it doesn't matter. Basically, I'm just combining like terms. Honestly, these parentheses don't even matter. We're just combining like terms. It helps if you can identify the like term with the highest degree first. X squared y has a degree of 3. There's another x squared y right here. So I have 1 x squared y combined with negative 2 x squared y, which gives me negative 1 x squared y. I could mark out that one if I wanted to. Now I have the 3 in the middle. I have an x squared, a y, and another y. So here's another like terms. But I have a degree of 2, which is going to come before that degree of 1. So I'm going to go ahead and bring down my negative 3x squared. Then I'm going to combine like terms. 1y to the first plus 3y to the first is 4y to the first. When I simplified this polynomial expression, I combined like terms, I added polynomials, I ended up with a trinomial with a degree of 3 and a leading coefficient of negative 1. The first term has a degree of 3, the second term has a degree of 2, the third term has a degree of 1, the degree of the whole thing is 3. Number 1 is a binomial plus a binomial, but that really doesn't matter. The parentheses don't matter on this one. Everything is positive, everything is plus signs. You just combine like terms, and write your answer in standard form. Try number 1. On number 1, I have two sets of like terms, my x's and my y's. They both have a degree of 1, so I'm going to write them alphabetical. 2x plus 4x is 6x. 3y plus 9y is 12y. And we just found the sum of that polynomial. If I asked, it's a binomial with a degree of 1 and a leading coefficient of 6. Try number 2. Number 2, like number 1, have two sets of like terms, the s's and the t's. They both have a degree of 1, so let's write them alphabetically. 6x plus 8s is 14s. 5t plus 4t is 9t, and there's your answer, 14s plus 9t. If I asked, you have a binomial, degree of 1, leading coefficient of 14. Example number 36 on the board is subtraction. You're subtracting a trinomial minus a trinomial. Now things matter. The groupings actually matter when you're subtracting, and it's a little more work. I could set these up vertically on top of each other. And if you watch the Schoology videos on how to do it, they may do that. I don't know, I haven't watched them. But 3c cubed minus 1c cubed would be 2c cubed. Then you could do negative c minus 2c would be negative 3c, and so on. Do them vertically. I don't do that. I do them horizontally, just like you see. And what I do is follow the rule for subtracting integers. When you're subtracting integers, you can change subtraction to addition and sign of the next number. Or in this case, you have to distribute this negative sign. Now, I don't normally rewrite it. I just change subtraction to addition, and I change the sign of all the terms in parentheses. And when I do that, it looks like this. I change subtraction to addition and change all the terms in parentheses. I distribute that negative to all three terms. One extra step when you subtract. Once you've done that one extra step, it's just like what we just got through doing. Combine like terms. Now groupings wouldn't matter. Well, it wouldn't matter depending on where you put them. Anyway, you combine like terms. Start with your biggest degree, 3. Don't have anything to combine it with, so bring it down. You could mark it out if you wanted. Your next biggest degree is 2. Nothing to combine it with. Bring it down. Your next biggest degree is 1. You have 2 of them. Negative 1c plus negative 2c is negative 3c. And then you have 2 constants, 11 plus negative 8, or 11 minus 8 is 3. So one extra term when you subtract. Change subtraction to addition and sign of all the next terms in parentheses, or you can just say distribute the negative. Try number 3. On number 3, I distribute this negative, or I change subtraction to addition, and I change the signs of everything in parentheses. So that becomes negative 2a, that becomes negative 4b. Then I combine like terms. My like terms, and I'll go alphabetically, are my a's, 5 minus 2 is 3a, and my b's, 9 minus 4 is 5b. I have a binomial with a degree of 1 and a leading coefficient of 3. Try number 4. Number 4, when I distribute my negative, I change subtraction to addition, and I change all the signs. They're both positive, so they both become negative. My degrees are all 1, so I go alphabetically. When I combine like terms, 11 minus 2 is 9m. And negative 7 plus negative 6 is negative 13n. So 9m, negative 13n. 2 terms, binomial, degree of 1, leading coefficient of 9. Try number 5. Number 5 is addition, so you just combine like terms. Start with your biggest degree, which is 2. You have 1m squared plus 1m squared, which gives you 2m squared. You have negative 1m plus positive 2m, which gives you positive 1m. Binomial, degree of 2, leading coefficient of 2. Try number 6. Number 6 is subtraction, so I change subtraction to addition, change the signs of everything in parentheses. My biggest degree is my x squares, so I start with those. 1 plus negative 2 is negative 1x squared. I could mark those out if I wanted. Then I do my x's. Negative 3 plus negative 5 is negative 8x. Binomial, degree of 2, leading coefficient, negative 1. Try number 7. Number 7 is subtraction, so I distribute my negative. Change subtraction to addition. Both of them are positive. I change them to negative. Start with the biggest degree, which is 2. My next biggest degree are my 1s, or my d's. Negative 1d and negative 2d is negative 3d. Then I do my constants. 5 plus negative 5 is 0. I don't write plus 0, it's understood. So simplest form is a binomial with a degree of 2 and a leading coefficient of 1. Try number 8. Number 8 is addition, combine like terms. 2h squared minus 3h squared is negative 1h squared. Don't write understood ones. And on my h's, I have 7 minus 5 is 2h. Binomial, degree of 2, leading coefficient, negative 1. Number 9. Number 9 is addition. I have a couple of degrees of 1, so I'm going to go alphabetical. Start with my h's. 5 minus 2 is 3f. Then I do my g's. I don't have anything to combine it with, so it comes down. Then I do my constants. Negative 2 plus 3 is positive 1. Trinomial, degree of 1, leading coefficient 3. Number 10. Combine like terms. 6 plus 4 is 10k squared. 2 plus negative 5 is negative 3k. I bring down my constant of 9. Your answer is a trinomial, degree of 2, leading coefficient of 10. And you didn't have to do that on all of them. I just want you to be able to simplify these by adding or subtracting. Thank you.